What's up, everybody? Today we're back at it again with another review / discussion. Today's topic at hand is going to be Kraven the Hunter by Sony Studios. What did you think?
Are you actually recording it right now?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Well, you can say your opinions first.
Okay.
I know you like asking me first, but
okay. So as far as the movie's concerned, okay, from a production point of view, I think it's good. Like, it's not bad. There's no bad acting. There's no bad cinematography. The story is cohesive, to say the least. Right?
Can you put me in? Can you start recording like right here? Like, put your hand right here.
Sorry,
switch your hand.
Sorry, I have alcohol on the other hand. I'm kidding.
Like you're talking about cinematography. I think you should try to pick a better angle.
They call me Martin Scorsese. The way I be saying the
I don't know. The biggest problem I had with this movie was like the theater we went to. Because I guess what happened is that this movie crashed out on the box office, and then so they took it out of all the theaters. Either that or like on the weekend, I guess, because they know the weekend's coming, so they know like, okay, we're not gonna have like this retarded movie just like playing, like taking up space when, like, I don't know, like these hoes could be watching like Wicked or something like that. Like,
Wicked, don't forget to go to wicked.com.
Shut the fuck up! But, so, you know, so they're like, okay, no one wants to see this dumb movie. It crashed. So, Nick Myra, he was looking up like the time slots and everything, and they were like, no slots anywhere close to where we live or like we plan to go. So, I'm
gonna be honest, they didn't have any in the white neighborhoods. Okay, that's where I like to watch my movies.
Yeah, so we kind of went like where we went to. I was like, I usually don't try to go there. Honestly, actually no, because like there was like security in like every corner. I'm like, obviously I know the security's not gonna do anything, but like,
because what if somebody becomes the hunter?
Well, they're gonna become the hunted. But yeah, it's just like everyone came late to the movie, like 30 minutes late to the movie. I'm like, cause we usually don't watch all like the commercials and everything, but so we kind of come a little late, but we never come as late as some of these people do. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, and they kept on standing. The only good thing is that we could talk during the movie because like you don't care that much, but yeah,
it's because Marvel movies at this point, like, how do I say this? Like, Marvel movies have gotten to the point where it's just a movie you take a bitch to go see.
Nah. If The Irishman was playing in one of these theaters, people would be talking over it too.
Well, yeah, people that actually care about.
It's not about the quality of the movie. It's the people who are in the movie theater. That's what I was trying to get at.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
And I don't think you should refer to women as bitches, like, moving forward. That's just like a little pin note. Like, stop. Women aren't bitches, so I don't think you should be referring to them as that.
This nigga got pussy one time. But no,
I don't think you should be referring to me as niggas.
But no, going back to the film, I didn't have a problem with it, as far, like I said, as far as cinematography goes, but I just felt it was a little subversive because they were anti-poaching. And they're anti-father. They're anti-masculinity. The dad wanted him to be strong. He was strong, but not in the way he wanted him to be.
Yeah, you know exactly how he wanted him to be.
An animal.
The dad, played by Russell Crowe, basically, like, his problem in the beginning of the movie was that he felt like the Kraven, or whatever his name is, and then his brother, he felt like these kids have become too Americanized, too soft. So I'm gonna take them away on this trip, and basically that trip kind of like changes everyone's life. And so Kraven, I forgot his real name, but Kraven, he goes on to like this. He gets all these superpowers and everything, but he enters this life where he becomes like basically part animal, and which kind of weird that his like mentality, and I don't think his mentality was necessarily supposed to make sense, but in the movie his mentality is, well, we shouldn't be hunting animals with guns. We should be hunting them like ourselves
with crossbows
and stuff. No, he was trying to. what he was trying to say was like mano a mano, like
hand to hand combat,
which is like an insane like idea to have. I think literally he was just saying that just to be like, oh, like I think what my dad's doing is wrong. I don't think he was literally trying to meant to be taken seriously like in any way. And basically what happens at the end of the movie is that Russell Crowe, the father, he kind of gets what he wants, but he's not there to like see the I guess like his flowers bloom. Like by the time the end of the movie, both of his sons are like have status in the world, and whether he likes it or not, Craven, he has to fulfill this like destiny that is like, I guess this is like the sins of the father or something like that. Like he has to fulfill this role of being the hunter. Like it's not like if his father wasn't already a hunter, then he wouldn't be in this role. But because even though he does not,
you inherit the trait of your father, basically.
Or it's more like the sins of the father. Or
the sins of the trait. Same difference. I don't know. I just feel like the film was just trying to subvert people into like hating their fathers. Well, I think that was my problem with the film, because again, as far as like the way, like the story, or not the story, but the way they made it, the acting and all that, it's fine. It's just, I feel like the film was trying to say like, oh, if your dad is being toxic, just stop talking to him. Just stay away from him. Because that's what he did throughout the fucking film. Because he didn't like the fact that his dad was poaching. It's like if your dad was drinking and you're like, oh, I'm never going to drink ever again. No, and then you end up doing crack.
He didn't like the fact that he believed that his mother died because they split. Something like that.
No, because she was crazy. He said she's crazy and she's not strong like us. But it's like, okay, I'm assuming that dad's supposed to be chauvinistic, but if the dad's chauvinistic, then you know that women aren't gonna have the same strength as men. So it's basically, the film, right, is basically just trying to paint like the dad being this like toxic male. And if he's Russian men have respect for their women. This film is just anti-Russian.
I feel like
this film is trying to get us to support Ukraine. That's the whole point of the film.
Well, like Ukrainian culture is Russian culture.
Yeah, basically it's the same shit.
So,
but except they got a gay president.
I don't know. I feel like if there's like something where like if you become too like whatever red pill conservative, it's like it makes you like unable to like enjoy a film.
I think that's my problem with this film, because like I said, as far as like cinematography, acting,
all of that I think was bad.
No, you think?
I thought it was pretty like lackluster. Acting was pretty forced.
I think the only forced actor was the potential love interest in this movie.
She wasn't even a love interest. She was just literally just like a female character.
She was just a platonic female friend for him. And I think this movie, wasn't it supposed to come out a few years ago?
I don't know.
I think the movie was supposed to come out a few years ago, because I know one thing about like a lot of superhero films that have been coming out recently. They were supposed to come out a long fucking time ago, but because of COVID, they came out later. So I think a lot of the films that are coming out now are still gonna have a little bit of that woke touch to it.
This had 0% woke, literally.
I think it did. I think the fact that they're against poaching, they're against fucking the father.
That's not even woke.
That is woke. Because the woke culture is against masculinity. The father is the symbol of masculinity. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
Well,
what are you, fucking Unitarian?
You gotta realize that in some like traditional storytelling, like I don't know if you heard about like Star Wars, but like
Star Wars is a Christian story. Yeah. The son, right? Like the son, what is it? The sun god fulfills the prophecy set forth by God the Father. God the Son fulfills the prophecy set forth by God the Father. Luke Skywalker being an allegory for God the Son helps God the Father fulfill the prophecy, which is to bring balance to the Force.
But he, in the story, he has to overcome his father. That's basically what I was trying to get at.
He had to overcome evil. Emperor Palpatine was subverting Anakin, not Darth Vader, Anakin into the dark side.
Yeah. He had to overcome his...
he had to overcome evil, not his father.
He had to kill his... not kill, but, he had to overcome his father. And
Jesus Christ in the Gospel of John, he says, what greater love is there than to give your life to your friends? And that's exactly what the fuck he did in the film. Star Wars is a film about Christianity, but from a Christian that doesn't really understand Christianity. You can't compare that to Craven.
So you're saying that, like, the only films that aren't woke have to be, like, Christian?
Yes.
So do you before you watch a movie, do you like talk to like your pastor or priest?
I talk to my priest as to whether or not should I enjoy the film.
Or not, like, I'm not talking enjoying, I'm talking about like watching it.
No. But no, Western medium for the longest was based off of Christian values or Greek philosophy.
And it isn't now?
No, it's based off of liberalism, a bastardization of Christianity or a Greek philosophy. Because at least Greek philosophy was about fucking embracing suffering, understanding the metaphysics, understanding the monad. They don't want to understand shit, but what pleasures me the most? I'm gay.
I don't know what I liked about this movie, Craven the Hunter 2024. What I liked, I think, okay, so as a comic book adaptation, I feel like if you actually like read the comics, it would actually make this like a worse experience, I would assume. I did actually read like something like the first 130 issues of The Amazing Spider-Man, and I'm saying there's like no good, like, except for the end, spoilers, when the brother becomes a chameleon. That was the only thing where I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. But then again, it's like nothing compared to the comics. Like there's this other guy, I forgot his name. Basically, he had one of the bad guys. He had like the world, which is funny because the world's one of the tarot cards. I know that, but that's in the film. But the world, subversion
of Western society.
The world's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He basically has the power to like slow down time, and I'm like, I've never seen that. Like, because like obviously Sony has like all the rights to all the Spider-Man villains, so they're kind of using them like whenever they can in the story. They're kind of like, yeah, we'll put it in. I guess there's like a rule where they probably don't want to use like Green Goblin or something. I thought you said you weren't gonna do that during recording.
Nah, it's just Coke.
Oh, it's just
Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Well, they've been like I guess kind of even like Madam Web. They kind of like shoehorn in like this villain that like no one knows and everything. But when it comes to, because obviously we know the reason why Sony keeps on making these movies is just because they have the IP. They have the intellectual property to make content using the Spider-Man villains. So they're going to use, or at least without Disney, I assume, they have the rights to make live action films based off of Spider-Man villains.
As far as the comics are concerned, I've only read the first 20 issues.
It has nothing to do with the comics. That's what I'm trying to say.
You just bought up the comics.
That's what I'm saying. This movie, if you fucking watch this movie and you're like, oh, where's gonna be the Steve Ditko illustration? It's
obviously really fucking not. I was about to add on to that. I was gonna say, I only read up to issue fucking 20, and I read some of the J. Michael Straczynski shit. But as far as that's concerned, I can't comment too much. But one thing I wanted to comment on before we end the video was what should have been the love interest.
What?
Man, she ain't even had no titties, man.
Yeah, she did.
Well, she fucking didn't.
Yeah,
you were just saying that for the camera.
You're on your phone.
No, I looked at my phone. I looked at my phone one fucking time.
So wait. So you're trying to say that all these movies should adhere to Christianity, but at the same time, you're getting mad that like this girl didn't have titties.
Yeah.
Oh, and the liberal. Yeah.